Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Champion, and we are here with Amlan here, and let's see if he has any quests for us. Of course he has quests for us. When we first came to this place, we stumbled upon a party of Rohirrim scouts, led by Theodred, the king's son. They were attempting to creep behind the Dunlending lines, but unfortunately for them, the Horse Lords were not the most cautious warriors. We helped them to sneak past their enemies and establish a camp here in the Gravenwood. Sheridan remained with them, believing that our mutual benefit to aid him. Their mission here might help us to regain Gwylion's trail. You should head east at once to the Rohirrim scout camp and join with Sheridan. Take this whistle. It was made to sound like the call of a bird not found here. If you sound it, Andreg will come and take you to Sheridan. Alright. So that's what we need to do. Now, unfortunately, when I was in Enidwaith, I had forgotten to use the banner over at Gwylion's hut, which meant that I did not do the Gwyllion quests. Yes, indeed, I will set you on your path to Sheridan and the Horse Lords, but first, I need your assistance. Of course, always the case. My mission in this wood is to scout for signs of Gwyllion, the old woman of the mountain. My efforts have proven unfruitful as of yet, but perhaps, with your aid, that will change. As we journey towards the scout camp, perhaps you may help scout the force between here and there. If we find signs of Gwylion's passage, you can then deliver word of it to Sheridan. What say you? We will need to stay along the north face of the southern hills in the South Gravenwood, for that is the section I am assigned to scout, and I can only take you as far as the pass of Isendale, for I must part ways for you there. Alright. In other words, he's given the location where he's allowed to go. And I need to collect piles of oozing corruption in the South Gravenwood. Okay. So let us go and take care of that. Now, every once in a while he pops up and gives you another quest if you go to the right location. But sometimes the location is rather narrow, so even though, for example, he does have a quest for me. Good. But it's to kill Kraban, not to kill orcs. And also, that's quite a pun. Lost cause. Well, anyway, I guess I just have to go kill this orc anyway. Because that's what I do. But I would like to see if I could, before I start killing these dogs and these orcs, it'd be nice that he would give me the quest for it. But I'm not standing in the right location for him to give me the quest. Instead, he wants me to kill crows, which we haven't seen yet. But he does have one for dogs, he does have one for crows, and he has one for traps, if I recall correctly. And he, of course, he attacks the orcs. Because that's what rangers do, attack orcs. Good. Now, even though we've had this title of Dark and Lonely Forest and Eyes of the Forest, and that's all led to a quest that has called Tracking the Old Goat, and I thought it had some relationship to Gwyllion and all that stuff, I think that's the first time I actually read that quest text carefully enough in order to realize that, yes, he is there. Now, of course, Amlan is involved in the search for Gwyllion. Of course, I am familiar with that. Actually, let's go to the corruption. Because I know he's related to that because he's involved in the skirmish where you do that. Now, see, this is, well, it's saying I'm supposed to go this way. Alright, fine, I'll just go that way then. I just don't remember having to go up a hill like this. Which means I turned aside in the wrong way. But what else is new? Yeah, alright. Let's skip by those until you have... Oh, please! At least give me... If you're going to go after them, at least give me the quest. Really? I mean, really? I gotta kill every... After I kill every single orc in this forest, you're going to say, oh, I have a quest for you. Could you kill some orcs for me? I know how that works. Tricksy Rangers. Really, Tricksy Rangers. Alright, where was I? And yes, wanting to go this way. And now is right. I have seen one bird, but I see orcs and I see hounds all over the place. But and there also should be ooze. There we go, ooze. And orcs, oozy orcs. That's what we've got, oozy orcs. Better than an orc armed with an Uzi. Alright. There you go. Alright, that's one down. And of course we got skirmishers. Because it's not complete without skirmishers, right? Trying to remind me that this is the character that doesn't do skirmishes. That's what they're trying to do. Alright. Okay, that's 2 down. Alright, I'll try to find the rest, and maybe when I finish the rest, he'll get around to giving me those other quests. I have taken care of all that corruption, then I went all over the place, killing various crows. I've got 7 of those now. And finally, Andrej wants to speak with me. Alright. Oh, he's got 2 of them now. Orcs are cruel beings. They have left many traps throughout the South Gravenwood, designed to injure and maim, more than they capture. Will you help me to find and disable them? Alright, I guess I'll do that. And while I'm at it, I'll kill orcs, because that's what we do. And I think I found a trap already. Alright, good. Alright, that's 1 down. Scar. Now, unfortunately, Scarn is, well, is not going to help in this case, since I am not a prospector. Alright, there you go. Another trap. See, now that I finally have, I was about to say now I have the orc quests, I can't find any more of them, but apparently I did find another. I gotta be careful here because these traps are really nasty if you walk into it. If you walk into those traps, you are caught in there for several seconds, which feels like an eternity in an MMO. So therefore, I like to be cautious when I'm near them. Okay, that's 4, and there's the last one. Good. 5 traps. Now I can go and find orcs and kill them and turn this in, I guess. Good, that is 2 quests down. Plus I've got orcs to kill. Now I think I still need the hounds quest, but that's probably closer to the hills, mountains, or whatever they are down on that end. So I guess I'll head down in that direction and maybe I can get the quest to find the dogs. Oh, I hear a bird. Yep, bird. And there's another one up ahead. So maybe I could go and quickly get this quest out of the way. Just nothing worse than a laughing crow. That's what I gotta say. Of course, an orc or 2 wouldn't hurt either. but it'd still be nice if I can get that dog quest and really be able to finish this all together. There you go, and whack. Good. Up this way, and I'm hoping that being along the side of this hill here, he'll finally give me my dog quest, so that I can take care of them. That's 3, and several more. I think I found my final crow at least. There you go. And that'll be another quest down. Thank you. Good. Still no dog quest? Ah. I think the whole thing is a lost cause. Yeah. Look at this. Here we go. See, I'm fighting dogs, and he won't give me the quest to fight them. Yeah. And I think a scouting point is right around here. Scout the path throughout the South Credit to the Rohirrim Scout Camp. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna kill every single one in here and says, oh, by the way, here's a quest for you. It appears that one of the dogs I killed dropped something. The icon upon this object looks like some kind of animal with horns, but it has an evil-looking air about it. Perhaps Sheridan will be able to make some sense of it. Horns and evil-looking. Is it one of those demon goats or something like that? Well, that's a possibility, especially considering the name of the deed we're working on, tracking an old goat. So, therefore, we'll have more of them, as we are tracking orcs also. If they'll stop walking away and just let it get to them. Yeah, I know. He's an archer. Archers don't like being near the people they fight. It damages their bows. That's right. It damages their bows. Aha! He finally has a quest for me. The Dunlendings use the Duskhounds of the Gravenwood as hunting dogs. They are a vicious breed with a keen sense of smell. A couple of the Horse Lord's mounts were badly mauled by them. Yes, it would be wise for us to hunt them down. Why couldn't you say that before I killed a dozen of them? Quest givers. Right. You there? Alright, good. So now let's find those dogs that I've already killed so many of them that they're probably no more around anywhere about here. Just a bunch of crows. I'll probably have to kill them. Maybe they share spawns or something like that. So I'll probably get a few dozen kills of these, and maybe eventually something will come back as a dog. I suppose that means I have to kill the orcs too. Maybe one will actually have a champion's weapon, seeing how many levels I've gone without getting one. I think I'm still using a... So what level is my weapon? 65! Yeah! Yeah, champion with a level 65 weapon while 72. That is not optimal. Not in the least. Nope, not optimal. So, where are the dogs? I know, I killed them all. I've been saying... Ah! Hound! Yay! Now I can kill you and get credit! Right. 1 of 10! Only 9 more to go. Whee! I stumbled into one of those traps, it looks like. And look at this. 47, 46. You spend an entire minute in the let's at least use this time with the ability to kill something. So that's the only thing I can do here, is to bring something to me. That can't do much. So therefore, yeah, I apparently missed one when I was getting rid of those traps. And I got one more dog to go. Is there one around here? Nope. I guess I'll just have to wait before I continue my hunt. Ah, Ah, finally found the last dog. Good. And earlier, when I was talking about how long the scraps were, I was at first thinking it was a minute, but I said, nah, can't be that long. It must only feel like a minute. Nope, a minute. Finally, yes, and that takes care of eyes in the forest. And now, next part of the quest is to talk to Sheridan, and I'm done with him. And that completes the deed, tracking an old goat. So now, all I have to do is to find Sheridan in the Rohirrim scouting camp, and we will be set. I finally found the camp, and here is Sheridan. Hello?
What do you need?
Minecart! It is good that you have come, though I must say I did not doubt much that our paths would cross once more. There's a great evil afoot, and we could use your aid, of course. Oh, and I could use one of your rewards, apparently. Let's see, 580. I guess this is the one to get. What else? Oh yeah, I also found this thing along the way.
What can I do for you?
What is that you have for me? Ah, I have seen this symbol before. I am not sure what it is supposed to represent, but it reminds me of some of the demons that Gwillian summoned against us in the Windfells. Right, of course, that's what I was thinking, the demon goats. Apparently he must agree with that account. And yeah, it's useless, useless, and useless. Very well, let's just grab the weapon and sell it. So therefore, apparently, he wants me to do something against Gwillian? I guess we'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays the Champion.